What's up, everybody? Ryan here for another week 4 recap. This one we've got this host slaps versus too many cooks. That's Alex versus Daniel. For Alex's team, he's got Dak Prescott, DK Metcalf, Tyreek Hill, Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, Sam Laporta, Jahmyr Gibbs, and George Pickens all starting. For this week, I do like DK Metcalf. I do like Tyreek Hill, and I also like Sam Laporta here and Jahmyr Gibbs. Now, taking a look, Dak Prescott going up against New England. He's playing Bill Belichick. Belichick is known for liking to stop the top option in your offense. So if he decides to stop CeeDee Lamb, I think that could possibly cap Dak Prescott's upside. But if Belichick and the Patriots decide to stop more so Tony Pollard, then I think that'll help Dak Prescott because then he'll have to air it out a lot more. DK Metcalf, this is a sneaky, for me personally, I think this is a sneaky upside game here. Possible shootout between the Giants and the Seahawks. The Giants don't really have many options. They do have possibly Saquon Barkley coming back this week. I'll talk about that in a second here. But besides that, they really only have Darren Waller. And, Darren Waller, while he is a top tier tight end, the Seahawks are pretty decent going up against the tight ends. So it's possible that, this game could have to rely on the running game. If Barkley is back, then that'll help out the Giants and keep this game up in that sneaky shootout tier. Now, Tyreek Hill, this is Miami offense versus Buffalo offense. Tyreek Hill did have a good share of that 70-point game up against Denver last week. And this game here, Miami versus Buffalo, I've talked about it already before. This is the highest over-under game of the week. So we're expecting a lot of points here from all players on both offenses. Derrick Henry, you don't feel like he's had lived up to his potential looking at his ADP where you drafted him, especially looking at this week 3 game. But he did go up against a few tough defenses here. He has another one up against Cincinnati, but you hope that he can get back into shape here. He is splitting touches with Tajay Spears, so that can cap his upside, but hopefully it's not too much here. Tajay Spears hasn't been playing very well, so hopefully Derrick Henry starts to pick it back up. Alvin Kamara is coming back from his suspension. We don't know how things are going to pan out for him, but hopefully he slots right back into his old role. Now, this correlation here, Sam Laporta and Jahmyr Gibbs, a tight end, a passing option versus a running option. We don't really like to see both of these guys, but I think both of them are good enough to be playing and starting on your team here. Sam Laporta has been ridiculously good for a rookie tight end. You don't normally see this production here off of rookie tight ends. And I hope to see this continue here because he is ridiculously good for this offense. Jahmyr Gibbs does have David Montgomery possibly coming back in this game. So he could see his upside capped a little bit just because of that. But if David Montgomery sits out another week, Jahmyr Gibbs could possibly see more touches here and have another opportunity to prove why he should be the number 1 running back on this offense. So hopefully that's the case here. Now taking a look at Alex's bench here. Alex does have Kyle Pitts, Zay Flowers, Marquise Brown, Kenny Gainwell, and Anthony Richardson. If I were here, I would probably be playing Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers has been ridiculously good, and he's shown that he can be a number 1 receiver for the Baltimore offense. I might actually slot Zay Flowers up in here into the starting position. And then because DK Metcalf has that later Monday night game, I probably change Metcalf over into the flex and put him in over George Pickens. Now moving over to Daniel's team here. Daniel's got Kirk Cousins, Chris Olave, Jerry Jeudy, James Cook, Zach Moss, George Kittle, Tony Pollard, Tutu Atwell. I'm liking Kirk Cousins here. He's been playing very great. 40 plus pass attempts in each of the first 3 games here. Very efficient. This is his first tough defense that he's going to see. I don't see it really hampering him too much. I think he's going to play ridiculously good again. He's got a lot of options to throw to, and he's got a lot of options to throw to. Let's just say that. I'm not hot on Madison. That's why I had to rephrase that there. But Chris Olave, if Derek Carr is out for this game, I believe it would be Jameis Winston slotting in at the quarterback position for him. That could actually help Chris Olave, because if Winston plays like he used to play, he'll air it out, and Chris Olave is a down the field type of wide receiver. So that'll help out his yards per catch, I believe it was, or yards per target. So I think he can have another boom game here. James Cook, again, part of that Buffalo offense in that Miami Buffalo game, high points over under. So I would start him. He's starting to become a little bit more efficient with his touches. So we're hoping that he can continue that and continue to get better each game. Zach Moss, you're going to start him. Jonathan Taylor's not there, and Zach Moss has been playing really great. George Kittle, this could be a George Kittle game. Could be a Brandon Ayuk game, Christian McCaffrey game. We don't know. You're going to start him regardless. Tony Pollard. Again, I said it before, if Belichick stops Tony Pollard, obviously his points, his upside points are going to be capped, his ceiling. So it's going to end up going the Dak Prescott and the air it out route. However, if they decide to stop CeeDee Lamb, Tony Pollard could get a lot more looks here. Taking a look at Daniel's bench, he's got Gus Edwards, Joe Burrow, Dalvin Cook, Cam Akers, Matt Breida, Saquon Barkley, Cooper Kupp. So I was talking about Saquon Barkley. His official listing right now is day-to-day, so he could actually come back in this game. Now, if it's a high ankle sprain, which I am not 100% sure if it is, if it's a high ankle sprain, I don't see him producing very well. But if it's just normal ankle sprain, they'll tape it up, and he could just get another 24 points here. So keep an eye on this, see if he's going to play or not. Daniel's pretty smart here, making sure that he's able to have some flexibility. So maybe possibly sub out Saquon Barkley for Tutu Atwell. You never know. If Sunday morning comes and we're seeing it's trending towards Barkley playing, I will play Barkley over Tutu Atwell. And I believe I said it in the recaps, Dalvin Cook, you could probably just straight up drop. I don't think Dalvin Cook is going to get anything right now. The Jets offense hasn't been good. So, yeah. Anyways, that's it for this one. Good luck to you both. I'll catch you guys in the next one.